All right, people, here we go. We are back. It, it is,
We're back.
and it's podcast time.
Oh yeah.
Time for another round. So this time, guys, is going to be, let's see, part 5 of going over movies that hit theaters in 1995.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
1995.
was a good year for films, that's for sure.
Part 5 from 1995.
Indeed. Now, last time we left off with the film The Indian in the Cupboard. This time
Yeah.
around, we're going to be starting off with Under Siege 2 Dark Territory, starring Steven Seagal.
Hell yeah. Badass movie.
Yeah, it's a pretty good film.
Yeah.
And it's got some good casting in this, too. I forgot, like, a lot of actors were in this because I haven't seen this in a long time.
Yeah.
You got, let's see, Maurice Chestnut. I mean, he was in a lot of films: G.I. Jane, Kick-Ass 2, Boys in the Hood.
Yeah. The one girl that played his niece. Forgot her damn name, but
Let's see, yeah, Catherine Hegel,
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. Remember she was in Bride of Chucky.
Yeah, well, yeah, she was pretty young in this film.
Yeah. She was in Bride of Chucky. She was in some other movies and. She had she was on that TV show for the longest time. I think Grey's Anatomy
Yeah,
or something, one of them shows.
yeah,
I might be wrong.
she was pretty young. She was in a lot of television, and yeah, she was in movies for a while. She was in
Yeah,
Grey's Anatomy, whatever you were
Grey's
saying.
Anatomy.
Yeah, she was
But
in
yeah,
that one, State of Affairs. What's this? A Firefly Lane.
oh yeah, I forgot too. She was in that one horror movie called Valentine.
Was she?
Yeah, I mean she plays a brief part, like she gets taken out like the beginning of the
Oh,
movie.
okay, yeah, it does show that in her filmography.
Yeah, but yeah, she was young in Under Siege too, and
Yeah,
playing Steven Seagal's niece. They're getting on a train.
I
The train
remember.
was hijacked.
Right, I remember seeing her before Under Siege 2. She was in a film called My Father, the Hero,
Yeah.
and I think that's when I first started to notice her. And then she was in Under Siege 2. Bride of
I,
Chucky.
I started notice. I noticed her because she did a movie with Danielle Harris called Wish Upon a Star,
Yeah,
where they played like sisters and they swapped, bodies or whatever. It's a pretty good movie, but
right
yeah,
on.
so I've seen her in that, and then
Oh
Bride of
yeah, she was.
Valentine, and
Yeah, she was in the Ringer with Johnny Knoxville. She was in
yeah.
Knocked Up with Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah, old Knocked Up. I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, it was a good comedy that apparently she didn't care for.
Yeah. I don't
Shit.
think I've seen probably bits and pieces of that movie, but Knocked Up,
Comedy.
I've never sat down and watched the whole movie.
Yeah, that's a good film.
But now Under Siege 2, on the other hand,
Yeah,
I've watched it. I've watched that movie many a times.
I've seen it at the theaters. I have it on Blu-ray. Um, it's a good film, and the casting, man. I mean, not only her and Maurice, but I mean, let's take a look. You got that guy from the father from the '70s show is in it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot his name. He was also in RoboCop.
Yeah, yeah, Kurtwood Smith.
Sherwood Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, he also had
Oh
the
yeah.
one guy that was playing one of the main bad guys that was in that Stephen King Silver Bullet movie.
Oh, that's right. Everett.
You fucking tore my coat.
Yeah, Everett McGill.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love that scene when they're having a knife fight scene with Seagal, and Seagal cuts his coat. He's like, he looks down. He's like, you fucking ruined my coat. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious, dude. This guy is crazy. You
Yeah,
know?
There was
But
another actor that was briefly in it. I forgot his name. I think it's like Patrick Kilpatrick, where he's done played in quite a few movies. He was in
oh yeah,
that one Van Damme movie was like I'm the Sandman.
right. He's been in a lot of films, Patrick.
Yeah,
I mean, he
he's
goes all the way back to like Remo Williams. The
yeah,
Adventure Begins.
but
I guess he was in the Toxic Avenger for Death Warrant.
yeah
Oh
he
yeah,
was up.
huh?
I was gonna say he played a brief part in Under Siege 2 where he was like one of the hijackers and
Right.
like he kind of like mouths off to that Miguel guy and like they're about to have a fight. Like the one guy pulls his knife out, and just sticks it like right in the guy's throat.
Yeah, you see him back then when there's like these big budget movies, and you'll see him pop up here and there, but he gets taken out kind of fast.
Yeah,
Like in Eraser, Arnold takes him and
yeah,
breaks his neck.
yeah. It just
Yeah,
takes him out. Like he tries to fight him, and he just grabs him for a
yeah,
headlock and
flip them. Yeah, and same thing with like the Last Man Standing. He fucking he sticks
yeah,
a
he winds up like trying to like punk out Bruce Willis, and
yeah
Bruce Willis taps him.
yeah. Bruce Willis ends up fucking killing him for it. See, I think he like stuck his tire and he goes, if you have any problems, you can just go ahead and go to the sheriff. And the
Yeah,
sheriff tells him, I ain't doing shit. You know,
yeah.
so yeah, he was in a lot of uh, big budget movies back then.
I don't remember that one guy's that was played the main bad guy, like
Let me look
that was
him
like
up.
the computer guy.
Yeah, he was in quite a few films. His name is Eric Bogason,
Okay.
and I don't see him in too many films these days, other than that one he did with Adam Sandler, Uncut Gems, was really good.
See, I've never yet seen Uncut
Oh
Gems.
man, yeah, you got to see that, dude.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
okay.
But yeah, he was in Under Siege 2. Oh, wait a minute. It says he played in Beavis and Butthead Do America as a ranger at the Old Faithful White House press secretary. I didn't know that. Lieutenant
Oh,
in Air Command voice. I didn't know that.
oh, he must have
So
just did a quick. Yeah,
he,
I think. Remember in Beavis and Butthead, they were at that forest thing. And that's when like they got Beavis and Butthead got left by all those nuns, and
uh,
he's like, because they're asking him. I think he was the one that they're asking, like, do you know where Lost or Washington is? Like, yeah, about 3,000 miles that way.
uh,
Oh, okay, thank you. And they start walking.
yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't see him in a whole hell of a lot of movies, but
Yeah.
he shows up here and there.
How about his death scene in Under Siege 2, where he's hanging from the helicopter and he's like yelling like right back, and Ryback just slams the door and you see him take all his fingers off.
Damn,
And you see him
that
just
sucks.
fall into like the big explosion. What I liked about Under Siege 2, it was cool, like kind of like how like the whole movie was just basically them on like that big train.
Right, yeah. Instead of boats, this time it's on or ships. It's on a
Yeah,
train this time around.
yeah, because the first one they were on like that submarine or big ship or whatever, and
Right.
like this one they're on like just this train, which was cool because like there's a lot of good fight scenes in it, like on
Yeah.
top of the train and
Right.
different things with them.
Now let me go over this thing here. It says Under Siege 2, distributed by Warner Brothers. Um, it had a budget of $60 million, and it ended up box office ended up making 104 million. Not bad. Release date July 14th, 1995. And let's see. Um, is a 1995 American action thriller film starring Steven Seagal as ex-Navy SEAL Casey Ryback, set on board a train traveling through the Rocky Mountains from Denver to Los Angeles. It's a sequel to the 1992 film Under Siege, also starring Seagal.
Of
Uh,
course.
let's see. I've always would love to have seen a third Under Siege movie.
Yeah.
Um, the film was produced by Seagal and somebody named Aaronon. Let's
The
see.
only, the only thing I never quite care for about Steven Seagal movies, like he always made himself like whenever whoever he fought, like he was like totally invincible.
Yeah, we talked about that last time.
Yeah.
And you're right. For the most part, he never gets his ass kicked, except for in one movie he fights Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson actually beats the fuck out of him and knocks him out.
But I mean, it's like this Under Siege 2 was like the same way. Like everybody that he was fighting, he was just taking
Right,
them out no problem, no matter who it was.
right. He didn't have much of a problem beating everybody in all
Yeah.
his films, pretty much, except for this one. What was the name of the film? Let's see. Let me go into his filmography real quick. Steven Seagal's filmography. Let's see here. He did one in the late '90s where the Glimmer Man. He fought the
Yeah.
guy at the end. The end fight scene. The guy was able to get in a good punch and blew his mouth out, and you see no blood coming out of his nose and shit. But that's
Yeah.
about it. Other
Yeah.
than, like I said, let me
Like
find the name of that film.
you never see him like really get his ass whooped. You might see somebody get like a shot off on him, or like in the first Under Siege, like Tommy Lee Jones like cuts his like cuts him on the top over his eyebrow with his knife or whatever,
Right.
and then
I
Seagal.
okay. I found the film. There's a film called China Salesman, and
Okay,
this has Mike Tyson in it. I
okay,
believe Mike Tyson plays a bad guy. I haven't watched it yet, but I've seen the fight scene on YouTube, and they had a hell of a cool fight scene. And Mike Tyson actually ends up knocking his ass out. He beats Seagal in the fucking uh, fight scene, which is pretty cool. Because you never see shit like that. But yeah, Seagal hasn't done a movie in a long time.
yeah.
His
I
last,
remember one of
huh?
the last movies I seen Seagal when he did a movie with Stone Cold Steve Austin called Maximum Conviction.
Yeah, 2012.
Yeah, and the bad thing about it was you could see like he was getting like overweight at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, he's gotten bigger over the years.
I
Now,
remember he did a fight scene, and you could just tell like how slow he was
right.
now.
Well,
Like,
he's getting older too. He's in his 70s.
yeah,
He's old, but he don't look old. That's the strange thing. I mean, he still
yeah.
has all his hair and everything. I believe
Some
that's a
people
wig
just
though.
don't age, man, you know.
Huh?
I said some people just don't age.
Yeah. I mean, he for his age, he doesn't look like he's really aged a whole lot, and he's in his 70s. But one of the last films he's done came out in 2019 called Beyond the Law, and this one had DMX in it, which they
Oh
did a
yeah,
film together years ago.
yeah.
What's the name of it? I want to say Exit Wounds.
Exodus,
Yeah,
yeah. That's
Exit
good.
Wounds with DMX now, but he's back now. He's got a new movie coming out called Order of the Dragon, and there's it's some good cast members. So that film, I believe, is coming out in 2026,
Yeah.
and you probably won't see a physical release until 2027. But I'm looking forward to that because I've been keeping an eye on that for a while.
Hell
I
yeah.
haven't seen him in a movie in over 5 years, and it's good to see him back. But
And that's what's always awesome. Like you don't see an actor or actress in a movie for years, and you finally see
yeah,
them in a movie. Like, Oh shit!
Yeah. I mean, as of right now, I'm looking at his Wikipedia. He was born in 52, April of 52. He's 73. He's about to push 74.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah.
It's funny. We thought like years ago, like if you were born in the '50s, like oh yeah, they're young. They're pretty young still.
Yeah. They're still
And
got, you know,
now it's like
it
you
going.
figure like the 2020s now. It's like oh, well that's 70 years.
Yeah. So, yeah, this pretty good film with Seagal. And Under Siege 2 is a good, made
It's
money
pretty
at the
cool.
box office. Huh?
It had a lot of good, memorable scenes in it.
Yeah, it holds up.
Yeah,
I liked
I
it.
still, I
Maurice
guess I was.
Chestnut, he also played in another Seagal film years later. I mean, in Under Siege 2, he was a good guy. This other one, he
Yeah.
was a bad guy. Let me pull it up. Half Past Dead. He,
Oh yeah, I remember
yeah,
half
yeah,
that. I
they
forget
had,
about
yeah, Ja Rule and Seagal.
that. Remember that one warden guy where he's like, "You think you're hard? I'm harder."
Oh, yeah, the prison war. Yeah, fucking crazy.
That's one of the funniest lines I think I ever heard. Like, "You think you're hard? I'm harder."
Yeah, small motherfucker. But, yeah, I guess we can move on from Under Siege 2.
Yeah.
Unless you want to say any more about it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Now, let's see. Next on this list, well, I don't know if I want to go over this one because this is like a girl's film, but it was pretty big for its time.
What is it?
Clueless.
I mean, yeah, I mean, dude, Clueless was a pretty good movie. I've seen it before.
Yeah, Alicia Silverstone. It was, I mean, I
Eddie
guess we could talk
Murphy.
about it for a minute.
Yeah. Well, I was, I remember being a big fan of Brittany Murphy back
Yeah,
in the day.
yeah,
And
that was her, yeah,
yeah,
a good role for her. But
yeah,
Brittany Murphy, to me, she didn't break out until
I'm going to say 8 Mile.
no. Before that, let me pull this up.
The movie to me, I'd say the movie to me that she really stood out and made me really notice her
Yeah.
was a movie called Girl Interrupted.
Okay. Yeah, that came out in the late '90s. I'll
Yeah,
tell you
the,
what film that really stood out, and when it came
was
out,
that
I was like, okay, now she's gonna go places. It's a film called Where's it at?
so Don't Say a Word?
Don't Say a Word. Yeah, when she was
I
like,
love you. I love you,
yeah.
girl.
What I remember seeing the trailers for that and her acting. I was like, fuck, that's pretty good. I
Yeah,
said, now she's going to be hitting some big roles. And right after, she did 8 Mile,
yeah,
you
I didn't
know,
really think, but she
and,
really like
and she
she
was in
was
Sin City.
yeah, she was in quite a few movies, and tragically, she passed away a while back,
Right.
and
I believe she passed away around 2010, I want to say.
damn,
She's been gone a long time.
yeah. It still sucks though, man. Like when you go back and you see her, to me, like I always thought she was very attractive.
Yeah. I mean, she was
Like,
thicker in Clueless, but she
yeah,
dropped some weight. She wasn't really heavy. She just was thicker.
yeah,
But she
and like,
dropped weight. She got real thin.
yeah. I remember, like I said, even in that movie, Girl Interrupted, came out a couple of years. Like she
Yeah.
still had that kind of fitness, kind of. She just like she had to me such a good look,
Right.
and where she could act really well. Like she played this crazy girl that like being in like a woman's like mental asylum place, and
Right.
she just like the way she acted, like like she's like believing that she's not crazy, that she's gonna get out of there, become a star, and this and that. You just see like all this other like she keeps these chickens underneath her bed. Like she'll get like a fully cooked chicken, and
Right.
she'll just eat part of it, and she'll throw it underneath her bed, And they're like, why the hell are you keeping him? He's just like, he's like trying to say, like, I eat him later,
Yeah.
and
She
but
was fun.
she goes really crazy at one point. Like, Winona Ryder comes in one day and tells her like, where is she? She's like, oh, she's upstairs, playing the same fucking song over and over again. And she walks up there and finds out that it's playing the same song because the thing that she used, like the old record player, just does a thing where it just keeps playing that same song over and over again.
Repeat.
And then she goes in the bathroom to see that she hanging from the damn bathroom. They're like, oh my god! And fucking Angelina Jolie just walks and goes, oh, what an idiot.
Wow. She was
I was
also
like,
in Cherry Falls with Michael Biehn.
Cherry Falls. That was a fucking fantastic movie.
Yeah. I've never seen that film.
I seen it, dude. It's wicked. It's kind of like like Scream in a way, where it's just a guy going around and like taking out like high school kids. Preferably, his thing is like he takes out virgins.
Damn.
Yeah, and it should be a movie, but it's like it's got a past to it. Like why he's this and that, but yeah, really super cool fucking horror movie. If anybody
Yeah.
out there that wants to see it, it's a good one.
Right on. So Clueless starring Silverstone there, Alicia Silverstone. We
She's
also got
another one too. Back in the day, dude, I always thought she was so pretty.
hell yeah. We have a young Paul Rudd in there.
Yeah,
Let's see, Brittany Murphy. I'm trying to see. Uh,
just like I said, one type of your like girly movies that
yeah, it's a typical girls type film, but
girls.
it made a lot of money at the box office.
Yeah,
Let's see. Let me pull up the thing. Yeah, I mean it had a budget of 12 million, which is a good amount, but it ended up making 88 million at the box office.
hell yeah,
Um,
that's a good payday.
that's pretty good. Release date July 19th, 1995. Yeah, it's like a comedy. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it says coming to an age teen comedy film. Yeah, when everybody was really young back then. I remember a cousin of mine. She would rent this film all the time back then when it hit VHS,
Yeah,
and she'd get to the point where she wouldn't even take the damn tape back and had late fees and shit.
why wouldn't you just go to the store and buy a
I
VHS
don't.
copy?
I don't. I think at that time, like we talked about in the last episode, you couldn't buy VHS tapes when they first came out. You had,
Oh,
you could only rent them. You'd have to wait months before actually buying them because they charged too much.
oh man,
You'd have to wait till the rental stores sold them for like $9.99 months down the road.
yeah.
But yeah, she'd rent the hell out of it, wouldn't take it back. Just kept. I think she owed a lot of money on that. I was thinking, yeah, nice going.
Yeah,
But yeah, I haven't seen this film in a long time, so I'm not sure what else to say about it.
yeah.
I don't
Same
I
here.
don't remember much of it.
We know the movie, we know the people that are in it, but as far as the movie goes itself, I don't really remember.
Much.
I just
Yeah,
remember them
yeah, it's like
acting like your typical teenagers. Like,
yeah, wanting to date men, and I think
yeah,
Alicia Silverstone ends up like falling in love with Paul Rudd's character.
I just remember a scene of her driving around in a Jeep, and like she sideswipes a car. She's like, "Oh, my bad."
Yeah, comedy shit. But moving on from Clueless, let's
All
see.
right, what we got next, homie?
I don't know if you want to talk about this one, but it is a good film. But I haven't seen it so long, I really couldn't tell you much from it.
What's that?
Is the movie Kids?
Kids. Oh,
You
yeah,
got
dude.
Larry Clark,
Really, like that was a good
directed
movie.
by
Like,
a
go
great
ahead.
director by same director that did Bully.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, you have a really young Rosanna Dawson in this one.
you have Chloe Sevigny.
Yeah, Justin Pierce.
Yeah, he was. He played in Next Friday. He was Roach.
Yeah, yeah. This movie says had a budget of 1 million
Yeah,
and ended up making 20, which is pretty good. And I
yeah,
even heard Mike Tyson talk about this film, saying this is pretty damn accurate to what really goes on.
yeah. Because I mean, it's typical. Like, it's just showing like it's a movie about just a group of young kids like doing what
Kids do,
I mean, I say not kids, like like
young
18 to
teens.
20-year-olds that
Right, right.
are
Independent.
just
It says this.
going around. They're drinking. They're doing drugs, or
Right,
they're making love, and
right. Fooling around.
and you find out this one girl who's friends with Rosario Dawson that she's worried about that she might have a disease. Try to go get herself checked for diseases,
Right,
and she'd explain like, yeah, I've done it with 20 something guys, this and that, blah 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 blah. And she winds up like being totally clean, and they call in Clovis Sevigny, who just went there to be moral support for Rosario Dawson, and gets talked into testing, and she winds up being tested positive for HIV.
right.
And then she's
That
like freaking
sucks.
out. Like, wait a minute, but I only made love with Tully, who's like the main star of the movie, and
Yeah,
he's going around sleeping with all these girls, and doesn't even realize that he has the HIV virus. He's passing it off to all these other girls.
right. The one scene I do remember is like some kid was fucking around with this other kid. They're about to get in a fight, and then they all just start taking up skateboards and beating the shit out of this kid.
Yeah, like
I was like, wow, what the hell?
I remember that it was like Justin Pierce. Um, his character name was Casper, and he's out
Uh,
hanging around with all his buddies, and this like I think he's riding a skateboard, and he bumps into this guy, and the guy takes offense to it, and they start bickering arguing just before they're fighting. Like his whole group just like jumped the guy and basically beat the shit out of him.
yeah, with skateboards and shit.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, dude, that
was that
sucks.
really necessary? And then it's like at the end of near the end, they're all having like a party at this apartment. They're all sitting around, they're drinking beers, they're smoking weed and all this, and like during one point, Chloe Sevigny, who's been riding around trying to find the Tully guy
Right,
to tell him like, look, you got to stop messing around. You gave me HIV. You're giving all these people HIV. Like and during the course of it, she stops at this one looking for him and takes like some kind of drug that really just like makes her like zombie like state.
right.
And she arrives at the apartment where everybody's like, at this point, everybody's like passed out and crashed out. She's walking through trying to find. She finds Tully in bed with another girl, and she just like I don't know if she's just so out of whack that she just like turns and walks back in and sits on a couch. And then later on, Casper wakes up. He's in a bathroom bathtub, passed out. And
Yeah,
he starts walking around, finishing 40s of beer and smoking, and he decides to sit down next to Chloe Sevigny, who's passed out, and takes advantage of her,
yeah.
and like winds up, you know, assaulting her in a way, and
Right, tell
and
him it's okay. It's me, Casper.
yeah,
I'm like,
Yeah,
buddy, you don't know what you just did, dumbass.
yeah.
Because
I,
she's
I
got
remember
AIDS.
watching that. I watched that movie. I forget who I watched it with. I think it was one of my ex girlfriend back in the day, and we always used to make this funny joke. Like she would ask me, like, "Wow, who really got fucked?"
Yeah,
You know, because I mean, yeah,
he did.
he assaulted her, but in a way, he kind of screwed himself because he didn't know that she had the HIV virus.
Right. Yeah,
Which
he
now,
fucked himself on that one.
huh?
He fucked himself on that one.
Yeah. But I was just like, wow, that. That's probably one of the craziest scenes I've ever seen.
Yeah, in the
But
movie. It's
I
a
mean,
hell of a drug.
all in all, was a great movie though.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I said, just like you said, what basically teen life is like.
right. Hell of a director, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he went on. Not only did he do, let's see, let's pull up his Wikipedia.
Like I said, he did Kids, he did Bully.
He
Well,
did that
Bully was another fantastic movie.
fucking great film, Bully. He also did Between Kids and Bully, Another Day in Paradise, which is a fucking great film.
Yes, and anybody that out there that's listening that ever want to see a really just good fucking movie that'll
Yeah,
just like those movies that he's doing, Bully, Kids,
right.
Another Day in Paradise, like because
Intense.
what I like about movies like that, those are like almost like real life type movies.
Right. I mean, Bully's really fucking intense, man.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
fact that Bully was based on a fucking true story.
right. Same thing with Alpha Dog. If you want to see
Yeah,
two intense, like, teenager
yeah.
type movies, watch Alpha Dog from like 2006. I think it,
Alpha Dog would blow your mind. Like I said, Bully is a
yeah,
great fucking film to watch. And like I said, Another Day in Paradise.
right.
Because, I mean, as another movie, you had a great cast. You had James Woods, Melanie Griffith. You know, um,
Right.
I forgot the one girl's Natasha Wagner.
Yeah, she was in it.
Yeah, her and I forget the name of the kid, the main kid.
Vincent. I can't even
But,
pronounce his
but,
last
but,
name.
but he did a great job in that movie, man.
Yeah. Vincent's something that starts with a K. It's just kind of long. Carthenser?
Yeah.
That's kind of long. But
He
yeah,
was on. You know how we were talking about Indian in the Cupboard earlier? He was in that.
was he?
Yeah, he was the older brother of the kid that was, opening the cupboard and turning the toys real.
Okay. Good stuff.
But another great fucking, like I said, if you want to see some badass, like real life type movies
Yeah.
that could actually, shit like this could happen in real life.
Yeah.
Like those few that we just talked about, like those are some fucking good movies.
Yeah. Like Kids, Bully, and Alpha Dog. Also,
Yeah.
Another Day in Paradise has great dialogue.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's some great dialogue in there.
Oh,
That
yeah.
scene where he's talking to that one gang and they're making like racist comments
Oh,
back
yeah.
and forth to each other. I was like turning them into jokes. I was like, wow, dude.
You could get away with that back then. I don't know if you can now.
Yeah, well, I guarantee you something.
Some of it, maybe
There
some
was-
can, but
There was some crazy shit in that movie, man.
yeah. But anyway, so yeah, we'll move on from Kids. We got another good one here right below it,
What's that one?
which is a Sandra Bullock film called The Net.
Oh, hell yeah.
I haven't seen this in so long. I'll be honest. I'm not going to be able to talk about this much.
Oh, I could talk about it, dude. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
I had it on the VHS, when it first came out.
Oh, good deal. Now,
Yeah.
this movie has Dennis Miller's in it.
Yeah.
And let's see. Sony released this film July 28th, 95. It had a budget of 22 million. The box office was 110 million, so it did well.
Poor Sandra Bullock, though, man, she went through some shit in that movie. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, a girl that working for like a computer company gets sent a disc that has, and like these people are like after her, and like she gets away, but somehow like the computer people like stripped her whole life away from her.
Oh damn.
Like she tries to go to her house and see that her house has been sold, and like she's trying to tell him like I'm the real person. You're like, no, it's not. The real so and so had a license in the owner's permit for this house, and it's like they stripped her life. They gave her like so she couldn't go to the like cops or anything. They gave her this life as like a big troublemaker girl that was wanted by the law, and so
Damn.
and it's just like man, that was so messed up. Like these motherfuckers could just go into like the fucking computer database and could just change anything about you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like the part where like with Dennis Miller, like in the movie, he's helping Sandra Bullock. People know he's helping, so they find out like he's at a pharmacy place getting a prescription drug, and they went in and changed it to where instead of getting his medication that he normally gets, they give him like penicillin, which he's allergic to.
Oh man, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, so it's
damn.
Taking the pills, thinking that they're his regular prescription pills, but
Like,
he's taking fucking penicillin.
wow. I would have never thought to do some fucked up shit like that. That's fucked up.
What's crazy is not only did it makes him sick, he has to put him in the hospital, and then they pull it on again where they change it to where where they're giving him like IV fluid, whatever. Gives him the wrong fluid, and it kills him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to see this movie again because I don't remember that at all.
And then they changed it to where he's like, oh, like the nurse tells Sandra Bullock, like, he died as a complications to diabetes, and she's like, wait a minute, no, he was not a diabetic. Like,
wow.
No.
What a way to go out.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know. Did this film ever get a Blu-ray release? I know it got a VHS and probably a DVD.
I know it had a DVD release. I think I had it at one on DVD.
Yeah. I know it says here there was a sequel called The Net 2.0, and then I guess there was a spin-off TV series.
I don't know. I've never seen any of them.
Yeah, me neither. I know about the 2.0, but I don't recall any TV series.
Yeah.
Spin-off. Interesting. That's crazy.
At least the cool thing about that movie, The Net, at the end, Sandra Bullock beat the bad guys and got her life back.
Oh, good. Well, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wouldn't that be crazy, though, to know that people that can just go into a computer database
and change everything on you.
Like, they could take your name away from you.
Oh, yeah. That's a fucking scary reality, dude.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Like, if you imagine going somewhere and getting fingerprinted and coming up and saying, like, oh, you're such and such. Like, wait a minute. No, I'm not. I'm so and so.
Right.
No, it says you're such and such.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa. And that shit could really happen too.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Identity theft, bro.
Yeah. So there you have it. That's the Net from 1995 with Sandra Bullock.
Another great film.
Yes, indeed. Now let's see what's next on this list. Oh, we could go over this one. This is a big. I remember this being pretty big in 1995,
Oh yeah,
which is Waterworld. Kevin Costner.
good old
Yeah,
Waterworld. The
this
whole
was a
movie is taking place on the water.
yeah, this was a
Isn't
big time like Hollywood movie, dude.
wasn't it like because like they were on the water because there was no land left?
There
Like there
was
was a
yeah,
big
there was no land until they found some at the end.
yeah. And remember when they all got onto land, they all started like feeling like weird because they spent their whole lives on the water, wanting to be
Right,
on like dry land.
right.
Like, but yeah, I remember Waterworld. Like, it was
Yeah,
cool. Like, they all had to live on like made rafts and boats and stuff. And
yeah, all that crazy shit. Let's see
yeah,
here. Waterworld is a 1995 American post-apocalyptic action film, directed by Kevin Reynolds. And
yeah,
I think there was a lot of reshoots done, and I think Kevin Costner had to put some of his money in to do some reshoots,
yeah.
stuff like that. I think it was a complicated film to make.
Remember that? Remember the one, the little girl that she had like her whole back was like tattooed up
Oh
because
yeah, yeah. Her name was Tina. Her real name
yeah,
was Tina.
her whole back was tattooed up like a map.
Yeah, a map to define the land, I believe.
Yeah.
This one had Dennis Hopper in it. This is when Dennis Hopper's career took a big boost because
Okay.
he was in these big ass budget films.
Yeah. Here's something I don't understand. If in the movie, if they're on water, there's no land. How the fuck do they get certain things? Like
I
like
don't remember. I don't.
they're riding like motorcycles and stuff. Like, okay, where are you getting the gas? Where are you getting the parts for these motorcycles?
I don't remember offhand, but I'm sure they explain it in the movie.
Like, how the fuck does this Hopper at one point fucking smoking a cigarette?
Right.
Like
I know Kevin Costner's like a fish type
yeah,
human.
he died. He's like, remember, he takes the one girl underwater, makes like this big bubble thing
Right.
that's got an oxygen bubble where
Right.
she can like go up in and like have like a little bit of room to breathe. And
Right.
because
And
he's like, oh, you want to see what the world used to look like?
yeah, he showed her underneath the water.
Yeah, so you just see like buildings and fucking cars, just all like probably like hundreds and hundreds, thousands of feet underwater.
Right. Now this movie, this budget's pretty big. It had like 172 to 175 million at the box office. It made 264 million. Um, let's see. I mean, yeah, you had Kevin Costner, you had Dennis Hopper. Um, yeah, you had a lot of people in this film. Even had Jack Black was in this. He had a small part in it. Yeah, he played a plane pilot. Let's see. Oh yeah, Kim Costas. He was in this. He was a drifter.
Yeah.
He wanted to trade the women for some stuff. He wanted the women for some time, but Kevin Costner at some point wasn't having it.
No.
There's also different versions of this movie. There's
That's
like
cool.
longer cuts. Let's see. The movie is originally 135 minutes. That's over 2 hours.
Yeah, it's
That
2 hours and 15
yeah,
minutes,
but
dude.
then there's an extended edition that has a running time of 171 minutes.
Shit,
What
that's
is that
almost
like 3 hours?
yeah.
Something like that.
I don't
There's
know about you, but like it's just I can't sit through a damn 3 hour movie, dude.
I can as long as it's good.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I couldn't do that at a movie theater, like
Yeah. Oh, I could.
because it sucks. Because I know usually like halfway through like a 3 hour movie, I'd be like, oh god, I gotta use the bathroom,
Right.
or I want to get a drink, or this. It's like, but now if I'm sitting here, you know, watching a movie here in the confines of my own house, like, and I could have all the stuff that I need, and if I got to use the bathroom, I can just put it on pause or whatnot.
Right. Oh
That'd be
yeah, it's
funny.
convenience
That'd
of
be
being
funny.
home.
It'd be funny if they gave you the option to pause a movie at the movie theater. Be like, pause. Okay, everybody take a 10-minute break. We would proceed back in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because Dennis Hopper was in this. Before that, he was in a movie called Speed, which was a big hit. Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves. So then they started to put his ass in like a couple big ass movies.
Remember, he was also in True Romance.
Yeah, he had a great dialogue in True Romance.
Yeah, he's talking to Chris Rock like, "Your part in plan."
Right. Yeah. He was in a lot of
uh,
movies. I mean, Apocalypse Now.
yeah,
That's a fucking great film, man. Rumblefish. That's a great one.
yeah,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Fantastic film. Yeah, he's in some good ones there
yeah. You
back in
can
his
really
time.
get a great song, Texas Chainsaw too. That's for sure.
Got that right. But yeah, Waterworld, July 20th, 1995. Yeah, big budget film, man. That was back when Kevin Costner was like riding high,
Yeah, because I
in
mean,
movies.
he was coming out with a lot of good ones.
Yeah, I mean, there were some big films that he was doing. He was doing movies in the 80s, but man, when the 90s hit and he
Yeah,
did like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, man, that was like big. Same thing
yeah,
with like The Bodyguard and A Perfect World. That's back when he was riding high.
yeah. Perfect World. I love that movie, man. I don't know why. It was just a great movie.
Yeah,
Like,
Lighter.
yeah, like I remember watching A Perfect World when it debuted on HBO, and I just I liked because I was always a car guy, and seeing like it's set back in the older days where you get to see like all the 50s cars, and like it was just pretty cool. Kevin Costner, a bad motherfucker in that movie, like
Oh yeah, it's taken
he
out now.
shoots the windows out of this story. He's like, "You ain't so friendly." And they
Yeah.
went in a store called Friendlies, and remember the kid took like a Casper the Friendly Ghost outfit, and he's like telling like, get in the car, like, Buzz, you little thief, shoplifting is a crime. You ain't so friendly.
Damn.
But yeah, but
Yeah, he's
yeah,
riding high back in the day, the
yeah.
90s.
Like I said with Waterworld, and one of the first movies I ever seen Kevin Costner in was a movie called Silverado.
I think that was from the 80s.
Yeah, that was probably one of the first movies I ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Robin Hood.
Prince of Thieves,
Yeah,
yeah.
being really big back then in the early 90s.
You know what's something's funny is about Robin Hood. He plays in the movie with Christian Slater, who they wound up being brothers, and then years later they did another movie together called 3,000 Miles to
Oh
Graceland,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
in which he winds up taking out Christian Slater, you know, is Christian Slater sitting there bitching at him, like, I'm this, I'm better at this, I look better than he's like, yeah, you know what the golden rule is? Like, what's the golden rules? It's like, fuck the gold. He starts shooting him. He's like, man, with a nickel plated this and that makes the rules.
Damn.
That's another great movie, by the way.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay,
But
so
yeah,
let's see.
Waterworld, definitely a fantastic movie. Now we're gonna move on to what we got next, bro.
Okay, next up on this list, if you want to go over it, is a film called Virtuosity with
Oh yeah,
Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe. You
yeah,
know what's
fucking
interesting about this film
what's that?
is this is before both Denzel and Russell Crowe were like mega
Yeah,
stars.
yeah.
Like, and then they did a movie together years later when they were like mega stars. What was it? Let me look real quick. I know it was a Ridley Scott film. Um, why can't I remember the fucking name?
Yeah, it's not ringing a bell to me either, bro.
Hold on. Not able to find his Wikipedia. Let's see if I can get his. Pull up Russell Crowe's.
Well, you also had William Forsythe was in.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Virtuosity. Okay, they played it. I think it was called American Gangster. Yeah,
okay.
American Gangster. Okay, so they did Virtuosity before they were megastars, and then they did American Gangster after they were megastars. That's kind of
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah. Like I said, that's kind of like the same thing with that we were just talking about with Kristen Slater and Kevin Costner. Like they played in Robin Hood
Right,
back before they were both like really famous. And then they do 3,000 Miles to Graceland together.
right.
They
Uh,
always do stuff like that. You know, it's that like Al Pacino and Robert De Niro.
yeah, they've teamed up a few times.
They did that movie Heat together,
Right.
and then even years later, like you see them in that I forgot the name of that movie, but like that one skateboarding guy, Rob Dyrdek,
Yeah.
played it.
I know what you're talking about, and I forgot the name of the movie, but it did come out years later.
But I thought it was funny in Heat, Al Pacino takes out Robert De Niro,
Yeah,
and then Righteous Kill. I think that was the name of
yeah,
the
yeah.
movie.
I think that's the name of it.
Like, Robert De Niro winds up taking out Al Pacino
Yeah,
in Righteous Kill. Like I was like, wow, it's like he kind of got his revenge in a way. Like
yeah. I mean, you could think of it that way.
he's like, you took me out in this movie. Guess what? I'm taking you out in this movie. I like
Right.
me now.
Yeah. So, anyways, Virtuosity is a 1995 American science fiction action film
Yeah,
starring Denzel Washington, Russell Crowe.
yeah,
Let's see, where's he at? Oh, Tracy Lords is in this. I didn't know that.
yeah. It's,
Uh,
I remember it's like a whole like virtuosity where they're like they have them in like in a fucking like a game or something. Ain't it?
yeah,
Like
right. Yeah, oh yeah, with Costas Mandela's in it too.
yeah.
He's like the I don't know. I can't. It's like it's been so long, but yeah, William Forsythe's in it.
Well, yeah. Russell Crowe was like he was generated through like the computer. Like
Right.
he's
He comes through
designed,
in
like he's
reality.
designed. Yeah, he's designed to be like this badass like killer who
Right.
just doesn't, you know,
He
he's
doesn't
like
give a shit.
like a psychopath, just doesn't give a, you know, and it's like they use him for like a training deal with because remember they put like Denzel Washington in the virtual reality, and you know they have to like like fight him and all this. He takes out. Uh, remember there was one part where Russell Crowe takes out Denzel Washington, but then he comes out and like, wait a minute, like how was he able to do that? Like he's thinking like he cheated,
Right.
like or something, and he's like something about that wasn't right. Like that's not the way it's supposed to go.
Right.
And then later on, the guy winds up actually creating fucking like taking Russell Crowe from virtual reality into reality.
Right. I haven't
And
seen. I don't
remember,
know.
there was a fucking there's a thing where he goes to like one of the UFC fight, and he got like like Ken Shamrock and all of them are in it, and
Yeah,
like he winds up like you know getting on screen, and and, like he's trying to like back on this girl, and the guy's like, "Hey man, leave her alone," and he's like throws him off the balcony, and like just does all this like he just like what it is, he craves the attention,
yeah. He's a just fucked up
like
motherfucker in that film.
yeah, like he walks into a store and he's seeing like on one of the TVs it's showing his like the news report about the commotion he's already occurred. And he's going around flipping all the channels on all the TVs, just a big wall of his thing, except for the one guy like turned one of the TVs back and he's like, go mind your own business, asshole, or something. And he winds up snapping the guy's neck, and he
Damn.
sees where like on that where they're showing that what he was watching was a UFC fight,
Yeah.
and he goes there. He's like, okay, this is where I'm gonna get my next exposure.
All right.
But
Yes.
yeah, he winds like
So
just causing a bunch of commotion, and it winds up getting put back in the fucking virtual reality where he's gonna have like one final fight with Denzel Washington,
says
and
Kelly Lynch is also in this film.
yeah, she was Denzel's partner.
See, yeah, I vaguely even remember this movie. I haven't seen it in forever, but it says it has a budget of 30 million, only made 37 million, so it didn't do too well.
Yeah,
But it's got a lot of good actors in there. But
yeah.
yeah, it's a science fiction action film. Virtual reality type shit.
And, well, virtual reality becomes reality.
Right. That's interesting. That yeah, Russell Crowe. We had William Forsythe. He was
Remember,
who did
there's
he
one
play?
part where they take out Russell Crowe
He's a
and
chief.
realize
Okay.
that they put him back in the fucking virtual reality
Yeah.
because they're trying to find like he kidnapped the one girl's daughter and has her like put somewhere and they don't know where, so it's like they gotta put him back in virtual reality and try to get location from him. And Russell
Yeah.
Crowe at first he believes he's still in the real world, and he takes out Denzel Washington by throwing him off the roof of a big ass building.
Damn.
He's sitting there gloating about it. It's like, yeah, I'm real. I'm the bad one here now. And Denzel Washington shows back up. And he's like, wait a minute. And once they find out where he's got her held, because he goes to where he's got her held, but because they're in virtual reality, the little girl ain't there. And he sees that she ain't. He goes like, wait a minute, what the hell? And then he turns around and sees Denzel Washington alive, and he's just like, I, I'm back in the fucking box.
Yeah, I forgot about that scene. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
And then like they're trying to get like her like they try to get like William Forsythe. Remember he's holding like the one guy like with a gun, telling him like get him out of there now. And he
Right.
gets Kelly Lynch out of there. And before they can undo fucking Denzel Washington, the guy attacks William Forsythe, and he's kind of like stuck in there for a bit. And he does wind up getting out. They wind up going finding the daughter and rescuing her, and the big happy blah blah ending.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, good movie. That's one I want to pick up. I want to get that one on Blu-ray eventually.
Yeah,
Virtuosities.
I would like. I wouldn't mind. I find it on DVD somewhere. I wouldn't mind picking that one back up.
Yeah, old school. I love the films from the '90s, man. I always do. A lot of
Yeah,
good jobs.
movies just had that good feel,
Right.
man. Like
Had a good organic run, man.
They ain't just like run of the mill movies like you see today. Like,
Right. A
but
lot of good stuff. But
that's why movies and like I said, all these '95 movies been some pretty damn good ones.
damn right. And we still got more to dive into.
Hell
But we're
yeah.
gonna end it with this one here, Virtuosity. But when we come back, we got a good one next up on the list. Well, part
Yeah.
6, we'll be starting off with a film called Dangerous Minds. And this
Ooh.
one has, was it Michelle Pfeiffer?
Hell
She
yeah.
was a teacher in this film. And I remember this film, not only the film was pretty big back in the day, but also the music video was fucking big too.
Yeah. They always do that. Like some movies will just have like a
Yeah.
badass like music video.
Yeah, I think it's the same. Like, I could be wrong about this, and I'll look into this next time when we do part 6, but I believe the music, the guy who directed the music video to Dangerous Minds, it was so good, he became a director, and he went on to direct Training Day with Denzel Washington.
Another Denzel Washington.
Yeah. So he became a pretty damn good director.
Yeah.
So, but
I love that part in Training Days. Like, where we go? Where's the office at? Down at the division?
yeah,
In the office, baby.
yeah,
He
yeah,
starts the arms like going up.
yeah. That's a fantastic film, by the way.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to be doing a full review on that motherfucker one day.
That one
Training
deserves
Days.
a fucking full review
Yeah,
on.
Training Day is like on the level of like Heat, this drama cop type shit, man. I love it.
Yeah, corrupt cops
Right.
and that one part where he blasts that one dude with the shotgun and he's like breathe on,
Yeah.
breathe on.
Yeah. That's a hell of a good actor too that got hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but yeah, he's a good actor.
Scott,
Scott Glenn, yeah, hell of a good actor.
yeah.
But anyways, yeah, we'll wrap this one up. We're finishing off with Virtuosity, but next time, like I said, we're going to be starting this off with Dangerous Minds. Plus, I'm looking down this list, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's some heavy hitters we're going to be hitting in part 6. So stay tuned for that.
Hell yeah.
So anyways, I guess we'll wrap that up for now. Hope you guys enjoyed part 5. Stay tuned, because before you know it,
Come on back for part 6.
yep, we'll be back with part 6 on up until we finish the whole year of 1995.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, that is it for now. We're out of here, and as always, guys, have a good one. Peace.